Well, at the very least, I mean, we are breaking through here with the convoy and all. So that's good. In that case, let's grab the capital ships here. And I'm going to issue them an order just to attack that spawning gate. I think with the turrets and things in the back here, just keeping the rest of the line, the convoy in line here, I think they'll be fine. We'll grab a quick turret right here. Wow, would you look at that? That is just ripping those things apart. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I just honestly only care about taking down the gate. Oh wow, these things actually continue to drift after they've been captured too. Now our T-cells just have to merge through them. Guess that's fine though, the cargo ships don't seem to mind. And the other thing about these, like, Man O' Wars and stuff is that they keep responding too, so even if you get rid of them, and if you get rid of them faster, all it does is that it just respawns them faster, which is terribly annoying. There, at least that won't be a problem anymore. Right, so let's stun these two guys. Let's get these guys through the gate. And would you look at that, 20 out of 20 replicants, that is, yeah, that is the most we've seen so far. It's quite nice. Let's grab all of these guys, bind them once again. Really liking the rover stack too. And oh, once again, I see one of these gates. And hey, would you look at that, you have a small one right next to a big one. But we need to destroy that too, so we'll get the rest of the fleet on it. And the rovers, I mean, honestly, with these many rovers and turrets, if the rovers if the rovers aren't able to repair fast enough, the turrets will be able to gradually kill the thing before they reach whatever, really. And we'll just bolster that slightly. Likewise, we'll come over here and we'll grab another one of them. And I'm under the impression that we have to protect this thing for some time. So let's double down on turrets here. And there, would you look at that? That practically seals up, yeah, practically everything that we need to do. So in that case, let's issue a full stop to the ships. Let's get the rovers to build one turret. And actually, I think I'll send this one to the back there to grab that last artifact that's within range. And we'll call that mission complete, hopefully. Oh, and what do we have here? It's just gonna melt. You know, the one thing that they haven't talked about during this game is actually how big is this military force, for, you know, the entirety of it. Because, I mean, this is, like, barely anything to send inside this region if you compare it to, like, the amount of stuff that we have destroyed, and just the sheer size of these stations and all, too. So I don't know, maybe they're just really underfunded, or something of the sort like that. Either way. Right, so cells are here. These things, don't really know what'll happen here. Do they, like, dock with it, or do they just go... Oh, they just... that works. They just disappear. And... Oh, wait, no. There we go. I think they also had a mission like this in Homeworld 2, or the original Homeworld, where it was some sort of a docking sequence, and you had to protect it, one thing, the big mothership thing, and you had to protect something else, and it's like deliberately like, slowly moving too. So I guess, yeah, we just have to sit here really and just watch these things move. I mean, hell, even the enemies are just waiting around. And disappear. No. Yes.
Specialist Lin reports powering up the gate is taking longer.
Ah, there we go.
And pirates are closing in on her position.
Tell her to stand by. We'll get her more power.
We've got company.
Mission parameter update. Protect warp gate control tower from pirate attack.
Yep, and you know how this is gonna go. Ah, and you had to protect both of them, so not only just one of them, but both of them now. Okay, so fair enough. I mean, we have turrets. And this should be easier, I want to say, than defending, say, from the stuff that we saw before. And the main thing is that I just want everything that we have right now to go to a gate and to just blow those up. Right, there's one gate over here. I think we got the other one. So I mean, hopefully, if we get this other gate, that'll be the end of that story. And here's what I think I'll do. If you use one of these Corsairs to, like, technically board one of these Man O' Wars, it's gonna stall it. It's gonna make it, yeah, unusable for them. And we'll just get the rest of our guys to kill it off. And there. Yeah, the one thing that's really, really nice about these Corsairs is just the fact that they're so, so versatile in whatever they do. So there, that handles that. They're gonna spawn ships from the route over here, so that's not too bad. We lost the repair station, but the rest of the turrets and all are still functioning. And these things should just pound the living crap out of everything that comes by. They'll just passively do that. And would you look at that, 14% to completion, so that's not bad. I guess we can just sit around the other station and wait for the pirates to show up. Yeah, about a second monitor, just FYI, really, for your information. So it's actually pretty neat. Though I'm kind of worried though, because you know, back in the day, what they used to say was that for playing strategy games and all, you'd have that problem where you're trying to mouse to the edges of the map and it wouldn't move. But so far, it's going pretty nicely.
Station lost.
And oh, what happened? Ah, another gate appeared. So, same plan, we'll turbo it over here and we'll take that one down. And for the explicit purposes of that, we'll do shield total war strategy. So we'll get our guys moving slightly faster. Just love the fact that these ships can just turn on a dime too. And that is really going to bump up the damage output. It's going to keep all of our guys safe. Probably, maybe not the stations. And there, would you look at that? Just damage melt, especially coming from these Corsairs.
Station lost. Station lost.
Might be worthwhile repairing those stations. I don't know yet if it is truly worth it, but we could. I think we'll just send the Corsair blob over here. Yeah, would you look at that? Another thing gone. You know what? I think what I'll do here is that I will rebuild all of the turrets. So I think I'll get the giant engineers, or you know, rover swarm to dissipate and to go over there and to just do that. And also send the, yeah, that portion of the fleet to help them out. And man, if we just keep on closing these warp gates, we shouldn't have, we shouldn't have too many problems. In that case, so I think we'll just continue closing those. Let's grab, now that this place is finished, man, we probably could honestly go and check for artifacts now too. But you know what? I don't think we'll risk it. We'll get these turrets set up, and that'll be the end of that story. So we'll get one here. We'll get 2 artillery, and because we don't have anything streaming in here, I think we'll just go with artillery and turrets instead of the healing crap, really. And we'll pull the fleet back for versatility and keep them as a reserve. And how are these guys doing? They are, yeah, they're doing a pretty decent job taking down the other stuff. Patriots coming in, and the Patriots should be able to handle the small and medium. Or small and large. Oh my god, there's no windows on it. And there's actually no bridge for this ship. Unless it's like this bit right here with the lights and all. That's kind of weird.
This is taking heavy damage.
Ah, maybe it is that. But either way, that'll be that. And oh my god, we're still at 57 or 50, not even 57%, we're at 54%. It'd be actually really nice if they could, like, if you in theory beat the speed or, you know, defense where you stay in one place type of like scenarios fast enough. Like, I think games should just kind of move forwards from there by itself. Like you know what I mean. A lot of people have those like situations where it's like you fight through all of the stuff that's supposed to show up, and afterwards it's just like, yeah, that waiting period. So, I hope it switches to something soon enough. Either way, these smaller ships are gonna melt. We have those javelins on standby, and those things rip through those medium ships too. So they'll do that. The turrets will of course help them out. I'll get the swarm of corsairs to take down the gate. The wreck even spins after it's dead. Yeah, they just keep coming through here. I mean, exactly once one dies, another one will appear. Not anymore, though. It's a really easy defense sequence. And let's see. Nope. Guess we finished that part early. And what are we at? 74, 73-ish, 75-ish now. So at least that's good. Guess we have time to just check out the gate here. Might as well. Somebody said that this gate apparently looks really similar to something from, I want to say like Babylon 5 or one of the sci-fi shows out there. Like, I typically don't watch those, so I'm not, don't really know about that. But, yeah, that's kind of cool. What are they sending? 2 cut classes? Those things are gonna, yeah, disappear quite fast. Let's actually check. These rovers aren't good against large objects. What about the Corsair? Yeah, actually the Corsairs are pretty good against them, so that's pretty good. These Corsairs are really good multi-function units. They can disable things, and they can also destroy practically all of the important stuff out there. 85. Come on. Is it really just gonna be waves of 2 cut classes now? Eh. You know what? We might as well just finish off this last gate, or these last 2 gates, and just call it quits practically. Yeah, there should just be a measure where like the game just tells you just no way that the scripted defenders can come through, and it should just end it there. Oh, these are lances, so they're gonna melt against that. Thought they were invaders. If they were, they would have survived. And what is shooting that nice, lovely beam? Oh, I see, it's the mining ship.
I need just a little more time.
Specialist Lin, are you able to enter the correct coordinates?
Almost there.
Well, what'd you look at that?
Capacity. We sure could use those coordinates. Gauge is hot.
We are locked in 5, 4, 3. Commissioner Renner, I see something.
Specialist Lin, get out of there now.
Oh no.
Evasive maneuvers.
I told you, Willow. It's like they're guarding the warp gates.
Take the fleet into the gate.
Coordinates entry was not complete. We don't know where the gate will take us.
We'll have to risk it.
Huh. So that's that. Let's see what we found then. So 40 minutes again, unfortunately. Found a lot of other objects here. What are these? Sections and all that. So that's, yeah, I guess these are gonna be useful later on. We found some more. Huh. What are these? Huh. Just that one actually didn't provide us with any goods. So, I guess we'll move on to mission number 6 with our newly acquired stuff. And first things first, I'm going to lock in one object for the rover, so it'll be good against small and medium targets, or at least to some extent, so that should help us out. And afterwards, I think we'll just buy a slight damage upgrade for these javelins, because they do come in handy dealing with the smaller targets once again. So, yeah, we'll lock in those. I guess we'll buy a few more of these modifications, more or less, just to open up this new section. And, ooh, we can get some good ones here. We can get some stuff for damage against the large and armor. And we're damage against extra large and medium, and small and increased armor. We can get a nano factory for yeah, carrier ability cooldown reduced to 70 instead of 75. Speed and armor, that one's not too terribly useful, so I think in this case we'll get the nano factory, so purchase that. And I'm guessing we'll just slot out these ones, replace it with that, and let's see, this one is an increased energy income. Tritium capacity increase. In that case, I think we'll just get pull this one out, put down that other ability decrease thing. So there we go. So we'll keep playing with the offensive carrier because that's the one that's nice. Looks like that officer was really indeed killed, so that is somebody gone. And this one is the professor person we picked up had some sort of a signal ability. Disables all structures inside the sector. Not that useful. I think I'll just go with what we currently have with a small addition.
Baelithans have now almost ended this expedition twice. Not too long ago, the Council thought they were only a legend, but I am absolutely convinced that they are behind the growth of the Black Zone. Unfortunately, the how and why are still missing from the puzzle. All I know is that Specialist Lin's coordinates have taken us way off course. We're lost, and it appears she died for nothing. Meantime, Hector's detected an ancient structure built by the Scythe civilization, and we can't tell if it's a city or a weapon. Commissioner Renner thinks we should steer clear. Sensors detect no activity in the region, so we're proceeding in for a closer look.
Well, and I guess that is the story bit. So, in that case, yeah, this would be a good place to leave off. I mean, I see that we're approaching that 20-minute zone. So, with that said and kept in mind, I'll see you guys next time.